sound of a dense, humid forest, buzzing insects, and distant animal calls. A small, furry mammal cautiously scurries across a giant root. Suddenly, a feathered, bird-like dinosaur, no bigger than a turkey, darts from the undergrowth, snapping its jaws just inches behind the mammal, which vanishes into a crevice. The hunter pauses, blinks, and then shrieks, a sharp, piercing call that echoes through the air, establishing the constant life or death tension of this ancient world. We're stepping back in time, 66 million years into the past. It's a world that feels ruled by giants, but it's often the small who truly own it. The air is thick with moisture, heavy with the scent of damp earth and strange, unfamiliar blossoms. Welcome to the late Cretaceous, a time when vast, humid forests pulsed with life, thriving in a warmer global climate. While towering conifers and ancient ferns still dominate, a revolution is quietly taking root. Flowering plants have exploded in diversity, painting the world with new colors and creating new opportunities and new dangers for everyone who lives here. Down in the understory, life is a constant game of hide and seek. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy in shifting patterns, and survival means staying small, quiet, and always alert. For a young Triceratops just a few months old, the world is a whirlwind of new sounds and smells. He sticks close to his mother's immense legs, a 12-ton fortress of horn and bone. She's a patient teacher, nudging him toward soft ferns and the low-growing flowering plants that are becoming a key food source. With his own small beak, he copies her, tearing at the vegetation. Now, you might picture Triceratops roaming open plains, but the fossil record shows they were incredibly adaptable. Many, like this family, thrived in the dense forests and wetlands that covered much of late Cretaceous North America. This herd is a loose collection of families, finding safety in numbers. There's even some tantalizing, though debated, evidence that different horned and armored dinosaurs sometimes traveled together, perhaps as a shared defense against predators. But they aren't alone. The forest is always watching. From a high ridge hidden by giant ferns, a different pair of eyes surveys the herd. A Tyrannosaurus rex. It's not the largest T-Rex that ever lived, but it's a full-grown adult, and it's hungry. The shadow of this apex predator changes everything. The calm grazing of the Triceratops is now broken by nervous glances and cautious sniffs of the air. And let's be clear, this is no mindless monster. This is a highly successful predator, and it's a master of this environment. You don't need open plains when you're this good. Its powerful legs carry its 7-ton body with surprising stealth, and its keen senses can pick up the scent of prey from a remarkable distance. It moves with a patient, calculating intelligence, scanning the herd, looking for a sign of weakness. It's not interested in the massive, well-defended mother. Its eyes are locked on the younger, more vulnerable members on the edge of the group. The T-Rex makes its move. It doesn't charge blindly, uses the thick forest cover to get dangerously close. A sudden crash of breaking branches is the only warning. Panic erupts. The herd bellows, a thundering earthquake of flesh and bone. In the chaos, the young Triceratops is separated from his mother. The predator seizes its chance. It lunges not at the calf, but between him and his mother, using its massive body as a wall. The mother whirls around, and it's possible her huge frill flushes with color a vibrant, unmistakable warning that paleontologists speculate could have been used for display. She lowers her 3-foot-long brow horns, a defensive weapon honed by millions of years of evolution. The T-Rex lets out a deafening roar, a blast of sound meant to intimidate and scatter. But the mother Triceratops doesn't budge. She's a defiant wall protecting her child. Hunter and hunted are locked in a classic standoff, a drama that has played out in these forests for generations. Facing a furious, well-armed mother, the T-Rex hesitates. A direct fight risks severe injury, and there are always easier meals to be found. With one last frustrated snarl, it backs down, melting into the trees as silently as it appeared. For now, the young Triceratops is safe. His mother nudges him back into the heart of the calming herd. It was a close call, and a lesson this young one will never forget. The Cretaceous forest provides everything you need to live, but it offers 0 second chances. Life here is a constant struggle, a delicate balance, where every single day is a fight for tomorrow. So what happens when the sun goes down? What new dangers stalk the Cretaceous night? We'll find out in part 2. If you enjoyed this trip back in time, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button to help the channel grow. We'll see you in the next one.